Hello, hello.
Good evening.
We're back with another new game.
I'm so excited.
Very exciting.
Long anticipated.
Yeah. If you haven't played Call of the Sea or watched our playthrough of Call of the Sea, I can't speak for how much that's going to matter for this game.
Yeah.
I would assume that it won't matter a whole lot, just going off of like these are not the characters we met.
Yeah.
And
It was a pretty close story, I think.
it was, yeah, like I think it was pretty concluded at the end of the first one. So I'm assuming you can go into this one not having played that, but it's a great game.
But it's very good.
Yeah, I love it a lot.
Yeah.
So definitely recommend that one. I'm looking forward to they're very pretty games, and I hope this one is as pretty as the first one was.
Look at that thing in the back. It's like a cat monster thing.
Yeah, it's like it looks like Cthulhu's face and tentacles and stuff, but he doesn't usually have, at least a lot of times, doesn't have like a big long neck like that. But then I think like this might be like a big tentacle claw or something. I don't know. I love an eldritch horror story, so I'm happy about this. So yeah, I guess let's hop on in. Subtitles, motion sickness.
Interesting.
I'm not too worried about the motion sickness. I'm assuming we can toggle this at any point if we need to. Have you
played it? Interesting.
I wonder if that's just like mechanics it will teach you or something.
Maybe.
Hard mode, no journal.
Oh no, we love a journal.
Some interactions that help solve puzzles are disabled. Achievements are not affected. The best way to...
I say it off.
Yeah, if they recommend that, then... It doesn't seem like a junior detective versus senior detective, like...
Right. It seems like those games where they're like, play the game once and then come back and play it on survival mode or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's hop in. Whee.
What was that? Where's that voice?
Oh,
it's already so pretty.
I love it. A dream, a phone call, and a therapy session. Well, this is beautiful. Wow. This is very Trine.
Yes. Yeah.
It's so glowy.
This is the story of a young girl. A girl who had strange and disturbing dreams.
Spooky noises in the background though.
I know this place. I've been here before. This is the ancient stone city amidst the jungle.
Yeah, there's like a building back there. Spooky noises. Hello? Hello?
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, ignore him. Just ignore him. He's not gonna hurt you. Just keep going.
Right. Hi. Are you actually chill?
Like a dinosaur seal.
Okay. There's a lot of shooting stars.
Yeah.
This constellation. Where am I? This is not the Earth.
Well, it didn't seem very Earth-like.
Also, we know about constellations?
I guess so.
I would never know that.
Right, I don't know that I would
Yagna Yith. In other words,
notice it that quickly.
find a statuette and save my race.
Oh.
Okay.
It's just like a hovering light. So glowy. This is our top speed at the moment.
Okay.
I think you can sprint later, but maybe it wants me to. Whoa.
Ooh. Very cool.
Ooh. I'm sure it's fine to touch this.
The statuette! Here it is. Finally. I have to get it. I have to.
And you wake up.
Yeah.
This is the story of Evie Drayton.
Quick, quick. Before I forget. Where did I put my notebook? I have to write everything down.
Looking for answers was part of Evie's observant nature and analytical mind. Her recurrent dreams began shortly after a period in 1956 when she'd completely lost consciousness.
Thank goodness. Still have a couple hours until thermodynamics class starts. Uncle Mo showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop. Tinkering with gadgets always puts me at ease. I was lucky to be accepted at Miskatonic. It was one of the first universities in Massachusetts to admit non-white students.
Oh, we can rotate stuff.
Name is Evangeline.
Oh, cute.
I love it.
Benoit, Mississippi.
College of Physics.
Very cool. Oops. Okay.
I couldn't leave my science fiction book collection in Benoit.
Got anything good? Are these real?
To the moon.
I don't think any of these are real. Oh, what are you?
Oh.
This scary fellow that haunts me in my dreams is a Dimetrodon. He roamed the Earth 270 million years ago. And although it may seem like it, he is not a dinosaur.
What is he?
What are we calling him then? What does that
We need
say?
more information.
Fossil and reconstruction reveals the distinctive sail. Below, a reconstruction shows how this Permian predator, a distant ancestor of mammals, may have looked.
That is wild looking.
Julian, Beatrice, Herbie, and I, we're always together.
I love the way they animate people in these games.
Yeah.
Beatrice, along with me, is one of the few ladies studying physics at Miskatonic. I've searched every astronomy book at the Miskatonic Library, but none of them contain any reference to this constellation.
You just keep seeing it in your dreams.
Spitsbergen Island and Svalbard.
Svalbard.
Apparently, I researched this
Svalbard.
area of the Arctic thoroughly during the time I lost consciousness.
We'll never not be able to hear about Svalbard and think about the Golden Compass.
Yeah. Makes
This
sense.
photo was taken during my amnesia. I don't remember anything about it.
Oh,
Wow.
gosh, that's gotta be so weird.
When I saw this picture, I couldn't believe it. It's the same statuette I always see in my dreams.
What?
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 That's crazy. Funded by Miskatonic University professor Nathaniel Wingate. Or Nathaniel Wingate Peasley to caves near the Rappahannock River has resulted in the discovery of a statuette containing an ebony sphere of unknown origin. This and other relics have been donated to the university's archaeological archive for further study. Professor Harrison Walton Everhart, a dean of archaeology at Miskatonic, oversaw the transport operation and now leads research into the artifact's nature and origins. Huh.
The Hydrangea Foundation took care of the insurance payout for Dad's accident. I had scholarships to attend several black colleges in the South, but it was the Foundation's money that allowed me to cover the tuition here at Miskatonic.
Life insurance. So he died.
Yeah, seems that way.
Oh, here it is.
Sucks.
Evie's Nightmare Journal.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
Can you move the middle?
I guess. There we go.
Oh, but
But we're looking at stuff.
but we need to write things down.
Where was the phone?
Yes,
Is this... are you Evangeline Drayton?
that's right. Who am I talking to?
I am the Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic University. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Yes. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Professor
Meet
Evan.
me today at 6 p.m. at 5 Prospect Road, outside of Boston.
Boston?
Okay, why are you being
That's
weird?
almost a 2-hour train ride from Arkham. I thought
Do you want to talk or not?
Yes, yes, of course. I'll be there. 6 p.m., Prospect Road. See you in a couple of hours, Professor.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right,
But
I should get ready.
it's probably
There's a lot of
fine.
information here about my strange
It
dreams
is probably
and my amnesia.
fine.
I'd better go through it
But I
again
wouldn't
before
do
I
it.
leave. I don't want to
Right.
miss any questions when I talk to the professor.
In real life, don't do this.
Absolutely not. Okay, what do we got going on here? So there's a lot of the little statues. Look at all of them. That's crazy. I don't think I can turn pages or anything.
I must have written about 1,000 letters to the archaeology dean in Miskatonic, and I've never received any answer.
Until today.
No.
I wish Papa had never taken that job in San Francisco. He'd still be with us.
What happened to him?
Yeah, the last one started out with her missing her husband, too.
Yeah.
I've always been a good student, but during my amnesia period, I almost reached excellence. All straight A's?
Yeah.
What?
In a physics degree as well.
So would she have to retake those classes because she doesn't remember them?
Right, like you ace them, but you don't remember them, so how does that work?
The medical report from my amnesia episode. According to this, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
Right. Presented for consultation after experiencing total memory loss that lasted for a period of 3 months. Despite the unusual nature of the case, her general condition is excellent. She shows no physical sequelae, neurological alterations, or signs of cognitive decline.
When was the last one set? Like the 30s?
Yeah, it was, I think, like pre-World War II. I'm not super sure, though.
Rhythm and blues is definitely my kind of music.
I mean, did we miss anything on the desk? I think we got
I think
everything.
you got everything.
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the
Oh, don't do this
information
to
in her
me.
room.
Okay. Well,
I don't think
Yeah.
I finished reviewing
have to
everything
look.
here yet.
I have
Why
to
couldn't
look.
they just tell us? Oh, you can look at the cross, I think. I noticed that earlier.
Reverend Charlton was adamant that I bring this cross to college. He must think Arkham is a den of iniquity and wickedness.
I can't crouch to like look under the bed or anything. Can I look in here? Can't open the wardrobe, but also I don't think there is anything else. I think the game's just being like, hey, did you look at stuff?
Before leaving,
Yeah.
Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all
Because some
the
people
information
don't.
in her
And
room.
I think those people are crazy.
All right, I think I've gathered what I need.
As odd as it seemed to Evie that the dean didn't meet her at the university, her need to know was stronger than her doubts. She was determined to attend the meeting. There, she would come across another protagonist in this story.
So, you have finally decided to talk to that young lady, Professor.
Yes.
Acknowledging responsibility for our previous mistakes is vital to moving forward. You've taken a crucial step in...
Listen, there's no need for us to talk, Doctor. The only reason I let you into my house is because you insisted it was necessary to prescribe my medication.
This is also the story of a sad, guilt-ridden, and lonely man. This is the story of my husband, Professor Harry Everhart.
What happened to you?
Yes, I know well enough that discussing the effectiveness of our therapy sessions with you is futile. But you need to understand that therapy is just a part of the whole treatment. Without it, I can't go and...
Ask whatever you deem necessary and let's get this over with as soon as possible.
Fine. What about your position as dean at Miskatonic University? We talked some time ago about your relationship with work was somewhat obsessive.
I didn't say that. You did.
Well, you told me you practically lived secluded in this very home, and the only thing that drove you to leave it was your job obligations. So, how would you define that?
I do what they pay me for. Teaching, student assessment, and certain logistical duties fall within my responsibilities. Cheering at the Miskatonic Mariners football games does not.
And are you happy with that? With your life now?
What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm asking it because it sounds like you're subjecting yourself to a kind of self-punishment.
I am not. Next question.
There's another topic you've never wanted to delve into, Professor. Would you now be open to...
You're going to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Okay. What happened to your wife, Professor?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was like, isn't Henry Everhart the guy
Yeah,
in the other game?
I think so.
Okay. What did we choose?
We left. We like went to our calling.
Yeah.
We never
we
left
never
the
left the
island.
island.
Yeah.
And we were like, this is better for our husband
Yeah.
to live out his days. Oh my gosh. It's about him? That's fun.
Yeah.
She left home and never returned.
Harry hated giving details about my absence, for lack of a better word.
Wow, the
Especially
first
if
game
those
is
details
playing back
meant
to me.
talking about a certain expedition.
I see. And how do you feel about that?
What's my wife got to do with all this?
You see, the reason I'm asking, Professor, is because when we began therapy, you mentioned visions. Some sort of oily shadows casting themselves on the wall. You mentioned those visions began shortly after whatever happened to your wife. So,
are we gonna like
tell me.
reunite with her?
Do you still see those shadows, Professor?
I doubt it, but I also hope we haven't cursed him to like go mad because we chose a life of like eldritch lore.
But if I recall, if we had stayed with him, then we were like super sick and we're dying, and he had to like watch us die.
Yeah, I mean that definitely would have been the case, and
And that would have made him go crazy too, maybe.
yeah, I mean it wasn't a great decision choice at the end of the last game. I kind of think he would lie here.
Yeah, he's not given any inclination that he wants to talk to this dude.
No. Not since I started taking the medication, at least.
Excellent. That means the medication is working. Listen, there is something different I want to try in today's session. I believe hypnotherapy might...
Don't even think about it. Hypnotism is a scam.
Professor, with all due respect, I believe you're mistaking mesmerism with hypnotism. Even so, if you want me to prescribe the...
You won't give me my medication unless I submit to your quack experiment, is that it?
I'm deeply sorry you see it that way, Professor. But I need you to trust me in this.
Then go ahead. Wave a pocket watch in my face if that's what you need to
He does
do.
seem a little fucked up.
There's no need for pocket watches, Professor. The sound of a metronome will be more than enough. I need you to relax and free your mind. And think of something pleasant. A fond memory, if you will. Something that took place here, in the Everhart Manor.
A fond memory? In this place?
It wasn't easy for Harry to find a fond memory in the same manor where he had spent an extremely unhappy childhood.
Maybe.
Maybe.
December 1930.
Oh,
The
there
last
you go.
Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhard Manor. She insisted on coming, despite my parents never approving of our marriage. But that was the kind of person she was.
Interesting. Tell me more about it, Professor Everhart.
Every time I gave her a present, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She
Fine.
loved it. She loved solving my stupid riddles.
As you may have noticed, this story has more than one protagonist. And though I am not one of them, I believe I, Nora Everhart, play a crucial part in it.
The same voice actors?
Can I open my eyes now, Harry?
I don't think
Not
it is,
yet.
but maybe
We're
it is.
almost
I
there.
just-
Let me open the door and...
I don't recognize
It's been
her
a long
voice.
time.
Now, open your eyes.
Look what you've prepared. It's another one of your scavenger hunts, huh?
Of course, old pal. Now, if you want your present, you'll have to earn it.
Can I use my journal to write down clues?
Well, technically that's against the rules, but I'll turn a blind eye this time.
You're so kind.
Okay. Yeah, doing this game, I'm remembering now the journal from the first game and stuff, and like, it was so helpful. I can't imagine playing without it. That would be very difficult.
Yeah. And it
I
was neat 'cause
swear,
they do
even in a
drawings.
painting, your
Right,
father's
yeah.
stare sends shivers down my spine. You know you're looking more like him every year.
Nora, for the love of God, don't even joke about that.
A new decade.
Cute.
I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Well, not great stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
We got a 7.
3. Wow. Are we doing something like this at our Christmas this year?
We should. We definitely should.
Now what order?
Okay.
Helpful.
I wonder what my darling husband is keeping locked up in here.
You'll have to put that brain of yours to work to find it.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at everything else.
What are you up to now?
Okay.
Wait. There's something wrong in this memory. This wasn't...
Ignore it. Focus on that moment. Your wife. That happy memory.
Right. Okay.
I do love that we're playing.
Oh,
as
look
her.
at your sad little face in this photo.
You know me. I've never been the...
Oh, I didn't.
I'm seeing those oily shadows in here. Why am I seeing those shadows?
Focus, Professor. Keep remembering.
Oh, gosh. Spooky. Oh.
Tell me you didn't vandalize a piano just for a scavenger hunt, old pal.
Nora, who do you think I am? It's just crayon.
It's the background.
Yeah, so spiral, square, diamond, star, hex, triangle, trapezoid, spiral, check, diamond, star, check. And then was hex. Ah, look at that.
Oh, I see.
So 1, 4, 6.
This darkness. Everhart Manor. My house is not...
Professor, don't drift off. Keep going.
Yeah, 1, 4, 6. Oh.
Oh?
Harry, I can't believe it! It's that statuette!
What?
And it even has a black ooze orb.
A black
Just what
ooze
I wanted
orb.
for Christmas.
Black ooze orb.
Wait.
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
a statuette. Don't touch it, Nora.
Keep going, Professor. It's important. Where is the statuette now?
This man is
You.
not trying to help us.
You're no psychiatrist. Who are you?
I'm not going to ask you again, Professor Everhart.
Oh dear.
I don't remember what his reasoning for going on the expedition
Shortly
in
after
the first
Harry's
place.
peculiar hypnosis session, Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor.
Prospect Road 5. Here it is. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline. Wait. What is going on here? Professor? Is everything all right?
Most people would have turned away and left. But not Evangeline Drayton. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor.
She also traveled like
No
2
way
hours.
was she letting it slip away. So, she decided to climb over the walls of the Everhart Manor.
It was because his wife was sick. That's why he went to get answers. I forgot. But that wasn't... That part wasn't in the flashback. That was-
Right.
Ugh. This looks like something straight out of Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, this is a spooky house.
Hey, that window is open.
Okay. What sort of entrance is this? Why do we come around the backside of the house? That small child in that painting did scare me. Did spook me a little bit.
Yeah.
Professor Everhart.
Oh, she's breaking in,
It's
huh?
me.
Yeah, we just going
Evangeline?
in. I thought we were gonna knock on the door. Why wouldn't we just knock on the door?
Why wouldn't we knock on the door?
We are supposed to be here. I mean, I realize a man just like drove away in a panic, but
This fellow really looks like the professor, but it's not him.
His
The Everhart
father?
children, Harrison, Madeline, Richard, and Donna. That must be Elizabeth Everhart. She looks sad.
and our mom had the same like affliction, right? She was like also of the sea.
I think it was Nora's mom. Or was it
Oh
his
right,
mom?
that's not it's Nora's mom here.
It appears the Everharts have been quite well off for generations. Or so they used to be.
Are we gonna find this man shot? He's on the
Ah.
cover art of the game, or at least I think he is.
Yeah, well, she did say it's about 2 people. So, I really hope not. That would kind of piss me off if we, you know, if he immediately dies after everything we went through in the last game.
Wow. Look at the size
Right.
of this library. It's almost as big as Miskatonic's.
Actually, it wasn't even a third the size of Miskatonic's library. But young people can be terribly impressionable at times.
This looks a lot. This reminds me of the library in Waverly Academy.
Yes, totally. Uh-oh.
What on earth happened here?
That lamp alone is probably worth several $100s.
What on earth happened here?
Hello? Ooh. This isn't where we were, right? No, we were in his, like, office.
Rich people definitely had weird ways of entertaining themselves.
But it wasn't mere entertainment. Harry's mother's life had long been shaped by tragedy, and she had become obsessed with the afterlife.
Can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future. This is some Haunted Mansion ass music happening right here. That literally sounded like the exact tune.
Goodness gracious.
It
The
does.
professor's taste in literature is nothing if not peculiar. Good thing this skull is fake.
Is it? Do you know that? This seems like the sort of place that would have a real ass human skull.
Real. Yeah.
Like, oh, we acquired it for medical science. Okay.
Darn it. This door is locked.
Oh. faculty board at his house?
Yeah, weird.
Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character.
Peasley's the other guy
Mm-hmm.
that was in the article with him about the statue.
This must be the professor's office.
Did he, like, send him to an eldritch dimension?
Ooh.
That'd be crazy.
Greenhouse. And the mausoleum.
After those 3 men showed up last night, I left one of the books in the greenhouse. I locked it and left the key in the mausoleum. Why'd you have to leave it in there? I just need to buy a weapon in case they decide to come back. But why the mausoleum?
Wow. The professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war.
It's pretty cool. What is that? What's a boat?
Professor Everhart doesn't look so intimidating in that portrait.
No, he just looks sad.
He does. He is sad.
Books in different languages. Spanish, Italian, German, Latin. Looks like one is missing.
Ooh. Okay, that like 6-note sequence is straight up the Haunted Mansion music.
Astrology is the most utterly stupid thing I've ever come across.
The relationships of lost civilizations with astrology. Providence.
A lapel pin with a rather peculiar emblem. Professor had another appointment today with a therapist.
Prepare for us. Did you need to prepare?
Despite his tone, this Bowen fella doesn't seem particularly friendly.
I respectfully urge you to stop ignoring my letters. Let us put the past behind. Please consider my offer for the artifact. I am willing to pay a substantial sum for it. No.
The same artifact, probably?
Presumably.
The key. I wonder what this opens.
The mausoleum, I guess.
Nora and Harry? The professor was married.
Yeah.
Nora.
I'm glad we saw somebody driving away, because otherwise I feel like I'd be very paranoid. But I'm pretty sure
that they're still here.
I'm pretty sure everybody's
Voila!
gone. And I don't know that that guy would have meant us any ill will.
I don't know.
Back up to the front. Oh. Why did I think this was the front door?
Can't see a
'Cause
thing
that-
in here.
That would make
I
sense to
turned my
me.
flashlight on.
The end of a hallway, you know.
Much better. These tools haven't been used in a long time. That explains why the garden was an absolute mess.
Well, we're supposed to be going to the mausoleum in the greenhouse, so I kind of want to go back inside first.
Yeah. Because we're gonna have to go outside.
Gosh, she opens doors in such a dramatic fashion. It's
And there's always
something-
like some painting on the other side.
if something scary was in here, it would have, you know, been a very dramatic reveal.
Ripped canvas.
What is he holding in that original painting?
The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor.
This is dad, maybe?
Huh. Love the dust in the air.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. So that was one of them. Where's the other?
There are a lot of pictures of that fireplace. Oily shadows. Beginning to suspect the old professor's lost a few marbles.
Yeah, he's not having a great time, but they keep showing up at the fireplace, huh? Interesting. That one down there? Yeah.
Will you click on that painting? I just want to see what she has to say about it.
Oh, I didn't
Torn
realize it had
canvas.
that.
The frame reads, Sed Futura. Such odd totems. Are these fishes?
Yeah, this is all iconography from the first game.
Yeah, that's
So Professor Everhart set on an expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured him as an adventurer.
Son of State Senator John Everhart has announced plans for an expedition in the South Seas. Mr. Everhart's wife is reported to be suffering from a rare and as yet unidentified illness for which no treatment is known. Convinced that a remedy may exist in distant and little charted regions, Mr. Everhart will depart within the month, accompanied by a small party that includes a medical professional, technical support, and other specialists suited to the challenges ahead. Cass insisted on promoting the expedition. I thought it was a good idea. I was wrong. So wrong. Had Father given me the funds, I'd never have needed her.
yeah.
That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
The other expedition members. I wonder if they're gonna come into play.
Looks like the professor's father was involved in politics.
Staunch Republican voice in the Massachusetts legislature since 1912. Today announced his candidacy for governor. Speaking to a packed hall of party faithful in Faneuil Hall, Everhart called for steady hands and firm principles in a time of uncertainty abroad. Oof, this is...
Wow, this room is really depressing.
Yeah. We've said it before, but we have feelings about white cloths on furniture.
Yes.
Someone has ripped the canvas. There's a Latin inscription in its frame. Providere debemus.
This is the one where he was like holding something. Of course, we don't get to see the bottom of that. Wow. Look at those. Gosh.
Is that the rain sound?
I think so.
This in-game, yeah.
Yeah.
The driver's license of a certain Manuel Silva.
Why?
Sounds familiar.
Looks like a shrine of some kind. Dedicated to a woman.
Oh my gosh.
He loved her so much.
Under different circumstances, I might have found this song beautiful.
Ugh.
But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Right. No, it's just creepy. Okay. Now let's go outside.
It seems like a door to the outside because there's literally a doormat. Like,
Yeah. I mean, and I guess it is. This is like a mud room, and like, if this doesn't open to the outside, that's gonna fuck me up. But I'm pretty sure it will. Okay.
Good heavens above, would you look at the size of this place?
There's the sprint button. There's a well.
Looks like there's a symbol carved into that bucket. Is that a fish?
Fish?
It's a fish.
This
Ooh.
face-like thing with a face engraved on it can be rotated. What kind of madhouse does the professor live in? It's raining cats and dogs here.
Yeah, okay. Rotating vase. I swear I keep hearing stuff scramble around in the bushes.
Like that.
Do they need to face each other? Maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Careful. The stone staircase is slippery.
Alright, I know we need to go in there, but the key's in the mausoleum? There's another one here. Do they all look the same? Like the same expression on the face?
I think so.
I think they are, but...
Hidden room?
Take down all of Father's portraits. Get rid of all Mother's esoteric junk except the hidden room. Cut down the burnt tree near Nora. Call Rich or Maddie. Maybe another day. What the hell was there? Started a little ritual fire on this. Huh. I'm gonna point the face at that. I'm wondering if the well one should have been pointed at the well.
This is so beautiful. Seems like some sort of shrine. Is this the professor's wife?
Evie found it hard to believe that the recluse living in the abandoned mansion had ever loved anyone. But he had. Truly and profoundly.
Such a graceful and elegant woman.
Evie certainly had a keen eye for beauty.
Cut down the tree like you said he would.
Yeah. Okay, well this one can like point at the pond.
Yeah.
Do they need to be pointed at water? Can this one point at any water? No. Interesting. There wasn't anything else down this way? No, okay, can't. Okay, so he did cut down this tree.
Evie's last remarkable trait was her extraordinary
They are
memory.
different faces.
A gift I was never blessed
Oh.
with. So, allow me, the narrator of this tale, to be the one taking notes. For the sake of clarity, of course.
So there's a symbol on the tree.
Oh, right. It gives us little checks.
There's sad, angry, happy, scared.
Yeah.
So this is
Scared.
So would that... Should that point at the tree, maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know. Because, like... This one... Angry... Can we make it point at the tree? I feel like it can also point at the tree.
Sleeping? There's another one.
What is this?
Oh,
What kind of a door
Okay.
is this? Doesn't even have a lock. Just some
so the
symbols.
scared one will be the symbol that was on the tree.
Okay, yeah, so... Scared one was the one by the fountain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is pointed the right way. The... Which one is in the... This one is just eyes closed, pointed at the moon. Is there an actual moon or simple moon somewhere? I guess, oh, on the gate there is one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did we write that down? Probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No use. It's locked.
Oop, I thought I would be able to walk around.
I also thought so.
Okay, so this one in the gazebo.
Is the angry one? So fire. So yeah, I think point it towards the ash. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we pointed this one at the fish.
Did we? Okay.
I'm pretty sure. And then the happy one.
Was the second one?
Yeah, happy.
Wow. There's those flowers.
Maybe it just points at the greenhouse.
Oh, I see it.
There we go. Okay. And then we'll check this last one. Didn't actually point it at the well. Okay. I think they're all. So this one's good. That one's good. Gazebo is good. The one by her statue is good. So it should be all of them now. Yay. This isn't the sort of game that wants you to look at everything.
Yeah.
I have to remember. I have to remember. It's not Elizabeth Mary Everett.
Found her path in the shadow of morning?
Thomas.
Maybe this guy was in the army?
Say. Feared God and honored duty. Blessed is the man who waltz.
That's from the Bible.
Why are they so hard to
Psalm
read?
1, verse 1. This person must have been quite devout. Father, husband, and servant of the people. This must have been the professor's father. In loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr. Oh dear. A dead child. This is simply heartbreaking. The inscription on the frame reads, Praeterita Mutare. This definitely looks like the greenhouse key.
What is that? There's a little book. Why can't we read the book?
Look. Might just be like.
Harry rarely spoke of his brother John, mostly because he had never known him. The boy had died years before Harry was born. Still, he believed that tragic incident had played a critical part in his mother's obsession with the occult.
Now it's open.
And then, by happenstance, he went and married someone who's
Yeah. Freaking
like a sea monster.
siren fish person.
The
Yeah.
professor really seems to be interested in botany.
So many magnifying glasses.
Yeah. Okay, can't click on that.
More gardening tools.
Okay. Look at the obvious thing now.
It appears to be a Spanish edition of the science fiction novel The Future Eve. I'll keep it, just in case.
Let's see.
Wait, so now what do we do?
Is there nothing else in here?
Book seems to be
Seems
missing,
like
which is this one.
Missing a portrait.
I wonder if this makes a sentence. Futura.
Futuro.
Got the greenhouse key. Because isn't that, I mean, that's what we wanted. We came in here, got that. Maybe something will trigger when we go outside.
Why did we want it? Maybe we go back into the study.
I think we just wanted the book. So I guess, yeah, we can just take it back in. There's a secret room in there apparently somewhere. Maybe that just unlocks it by having them all on the shelf.
Yeah, maybe.
Should also look at the fireplace. Is there anything
Right.
special about this? Or is...
I wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here.
Okay. Yeah, he's just having visions.
Oh, we can move him around.
Sed Futura. Praeterita Mutari.
That's probably first. He's the baby.
Providere
I think we're missing a portrait.
Divinus.
It's at the very end.
No, go in the middle. There we go. Okay, this is a little bit. There we go. So it's yeah. Yeah, or did we miss a portrait? Maybe there's one still hanging up somewhere. Which we didn't look at. Here? Yeah.
Oh.
Is this young man Professor Everhart? Does look like him. There's
Okay.
something written in Latin on his frame.
So the one that says
Possumus.
Possumus is his. And then the one...
The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor.
That's the father.
Yeah, but we don't know. So it'll be this one. And then I think this is
Ripped canvas.
older brother, maybe?
Okay.
Sibling of some type. I don't know, older or younger than Harry, but I guess we could look at the portrait.
Oh, of all of them. Right.
We're not. Cause that was back there, right?
I think so. Maybe it doesn't let us go backwards.
Yeah. Okay. We can probably figure it out. So it's probably baby first.
Yeah. And then...
Although he said that was his little brother. Are we going by age, do you think? Because then it would be dad first.
Oh.
Or like birth age, or like... I don't know. I don't know what order we should do. I guess let's try birth order, which would be... I think this is his younger brother.
So he would still be first. And then him. And then the Debimus, and then the dad.
Yeah, or the reverse of that.
Yeah.
So we've got Tarn, and then come on. And then
Okay. Wow.
Futura, said Futura, and then Providere.
A secret compartment?
Evie had
Ew.
never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin. Even so, she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel.
At the request of Mrs. Everard, an alteration has been commissioned involving the installation of a concealed mechanical opening within the fireplace structure of the West Wing drawing room. Details of mechanism excluded from public record per client's instructions.
Looks like a music box of some sort.
Oh?
Is that the one we actually... I seem to remember one from the first game.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sound. Maybe it's broken.
Those... What it's like swirling around looks a lot like the pillars from her dream.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay. Can't seem to take that with us, so I guess. I'm wondering if he like ran in here. Like,
Yeah.
and that's why things are.
Definitely like a mystery novel. Ooh, I guess I need to go see what's down there.
Boy,
Professor!
I'm sure that's
Oh
fine.
boy.
Hello?
We are being too chill.
Boston. Oh.
Professor!
Holy shit.
Professor! What happened? He's knocked out cold.
Oh, but he's alive. Okay.
Okay. You know what? Well, knocked out's better than dead.
Can't look at any of his shit.
I know. I'm like, this stuff's so interesting.
Statuette's broken. And the sphere.
Oh shit.
Shattered
With
to
the
pieces.
ooze. With the black ooze, is he gonna go crazy?
Not the ooze.
Not the ooze.
He might. It used to like it didn't it like drive people like to they went
Mad.
murderous.
Yeah.
Stole something.
I wonder if
No,
I...
no, 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 no,
no,
no, no, no, no.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. All of his friends went crazy and tried to kill each other.
Introductions between strangers are always a bit awkward. But in Evie and Harry's case, things were even more uncomfortable, due to the unusual circumstances under which they had met.
How are you feeling, Professor?
Considering I was assaulted, knocked unconscious, and someone tried to rob me in my own home, I suppose not all that well.
Evie didn't know where to start. So, she took the most formal approach.
We haven't been properly introduced.
I know who you are, Miss Drayton. We had an appointment today. And I can also imagine what it is you want to talk to me about.
Evie was taken aback. He knew? So Professor Everhart had read her letters after all.
I suppose you have some questions for me, so go ahead.
What is it?
What is, or was, that statuette?
You haven't touched any of the pieces of it, have you?
No. You made that very clear.
Good. Because that black orb is made of...
Harry thought of telling her the orb contained the blood of an elder god that came from beyond time and space. But he chose not to frighten Evie for now.
a very dangerous substance.
Well, I've been having visions of it.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, what do you mean?
Dangerous? What do you mean? Is it toxic?
Worse than that. I've seen people lose their sanity and their health just by coming into contact with that substance.
Where was it found?
I read in a Herald article that the statuette was found in an excavation in Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes.
No.
In the
Yes?
caves near the Rappahannock River.
It was led by a professor from Miskatonic, right? Paisley or Presley?
Nathaniel Wingate Peasley.
Yes, Peasley. Do you think it would be possible to speak with him?
No. He passed away a few years ago. Of natural causes. Or so I hope.
Okay, what happened to it?
Statuette is in pieces. What happened?
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it?
Yes. It was better than
Before
letting
that
it fall
guy
into the
took
wrong
it.
hands.
Evie felt frustrated. After all the effort it had taken to get Professor Everhart to agree to talk with her about that statuette. And on that very day, that curmudgeon shattered the relic into 1,000 pieces.
Good.
Yeah.
You don't need that, girl.
Who's responsible for all this?
For the robbery? Dr. Frog in the throat.
Who?
My psychiatrist. Or so I thought. I never should have brought him here. I've been too careless.
I thought the statuette was in the Miskatonic archive.
Yes, well, I brought it here for a research project I'm working on. About ancient civilizations.
Harry couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. Because I've hidden it in my own house to keep prying hands from succumbing to the terrifying powers of the Elder Gods sounded infinitely worse.
But there has to be more, right? More of those statuettes.
I really doubt it.
Probably.
Are you sure?
I mean, we've
Because
dreamed of less.
I'm convinced of it,
We
Professor.
saw a bunch of them in the picture.
And why are you so convinced of that?
I've seen them. In my dreams.
What are you talking about?
Dreams about strange and ancient artifacts brought Harry bad memories. For personal reasons.
My dreams. I mentioned them in my letters. You remember? So, I've long dreamed of a place. It's an ancient stone city, hidden in the jungle, from prehistoric times. And there are more statuettes like that one, all holding those black orbs.
Miss Drayton, you better forget about...
So, if Peasley found that statuette in Virginia...
No,
maybe
you're
there
not
could be
talking her
more
out of this.
Listen to me, Miss Drayton.
Maybe in those caves I could find
Enough
more.
of that! How could you be such a
Needs
fool?
to be talked
Haven't
about.
you listened to a single word I've said? Don't you ever think of going near that cave in Virginia.
Professor, you can't be serious. I need answers.
Of course I'm serious!
But why? Someone is
forbid it.
luring you there.
Yeah. Please calm down.
Are you done yelling now? All right. Now that you've calmed down, I'll tell you that I'm a grown-up, and you can't prevent me from going anywhere. And while we're at it,
That sounds
my
like
mother
such
taught
a
me manners.
newly grown up
And as
thing
far
to
as
say.
I know,
Yes.
if it weren't for me, you'd still
I'm
be locked up
19.
behind that fireplace. So maybe now's a good time to show a little gratitude.
It had been years since anyone argued with Harry, and for the first time in a long time, he felt that an interaction with another human being had been authentic. Perhaps not very enjoyable, but authentic nonetheless.
That fireplace can be opened from the inside, Miss Drayton.
Obviously,
Oh.
you got out somehow.
But even so, I owe you an apology. You've taken quite a risk without even knowing me, Miss Drayton. So, thank you.
All right.
After she
Apology
broke into your house.
accepted.
You're completely determined to go to those caves, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
You're right. I can't stop you from going to
So
Virginia.
I'm going with
But
you.
how do you plan to get there from Arkham?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I don't think there's a regular bus service, is there?
No, there is not. So here's my proposal. I'll go to Virginia with you. I'll take care of all the expenses.
Got nothing
Don't
left
worry.
to lose.
If there's one thing I have plenty of, it's money. All I ask in return is that you please follow my instructions while we're there. And be very careful. We'll look for whatever it is you want to find there, and then we'll leave. Agreed, Miss Drayton?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Professor. And don't worry. I promise I won't get in any trouble.
Harry couldn't help but doubt that Evie would keep her promise. But even so, he immediately liked that sharp-tongued and stubborn girl. Which made sense. Harry had been a good friend of Evie's father, after all.
Oh. Wait. Was her father on the expedition with him?
Maybe. Maybe that's why we're having the dreams.
Yeah.
I don't remember the details about the people on that
Here we are,
expedition.
the Rappahannock River Caves.
But there was like kind
But
of
this
a
place
big
is closed off.
It is
Somebody's
indeed.
watching
black
us.
guy.
Apparently one of the excavation members died in there. An archaeologist named John Teague. That's why the government shut down the dig shortly after the statuette was found.
Wait, so what we're doing here is illegal?
If
You
I
said
told
nothing
you
was
that we
gonna
were
talk you out of it.
trespassing, would that stop you from going in, Miss Drayton?
Nah, not really.
Then go ahead, please. Here, take one. We'll use these to stay in touch. Apparently, the cave branches off into countless tunnels, forming a maze where it's easy to get lost. So watch your step, because the... Evangeline!
Oh god, okay.
Oh, that happened
Immediately.
so fast.
Miss Drayton,
I feel like
Miss
that's
Drayton,
gotta
can
be
you hear
it
me?
because
Are you alright?
he was like talking about how he finally agreed to meet with her and feeling guilt and stuff, and how talking about the past will like help him let it go. And
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm safe. I'm on the
I
path.
feel
I
like
own up as to
Follow
like
the
what happened to her
excavation
dad.
trail. It'll lead you to the underground
yeah.
lake.
I mean, he might have even killed her dad. I don't remember how each of them met their demise, but
Yeah. But like she must not know that her dad was on that expedition.
I agree.
So it's like a secret somehow. Also, someone was definitely gonna follow us in here.
Yeah.
Alright, which button is crouch? We don't even have a crouch, it's just I have to click. Got it.
A lake? In here?
Yes. The water from the Rappahannock seeps through limestone, so there's a complex hydrological system inside the cave. Peasley mentioned they had come across the statuette somewhere around that lake. It was one of the few things he still recalled from the dig.
Wait, he didn't remember the dig?
In his own words, he suffered a period of absence. Amnesia of some sort. He didn't even recall planning the excavation.
Y'all are being possessed.
I don't like that. What is up?
I don't think I would want to follow my creepy dreams to get answers. I would just be
No,
like,
I'd just be like, that's just a
Has it
dream.
ever
That's
happened?
my subconscious brain just doing crazy shit. I don't care about that.
yeah. And it's scary. No, thank you.
Yeah.
We saw a picture of her dad, actually.
We did, yeah. She had a picture of him.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember enough to like recognize his face from the expedition.
Professor, you won't believe this, but I had amnesia too. I don't remember anything from September to November of last year. When I came to, I was surrounded by books and articles about a place in Norway called Spitsbergen.
Spitsbergen? Isn't that near the Arctic Circle?
Professor? Professor, do you hear me?
Dynamite.
American Dynamite. Sweet King.
Corn.
Corn. Sweet corn.
Well, everything was properly cleared for the excavation, no doubt about it.
Mr. Nathaniel Peasley. By authority of Henry Whitmore, Assistant Secretary. Caleb Bowen, Private Liaison.
Wow. What is this place?
Miss Drayton, over here. I'm here. I'm glad to see you. I thought you'd gotten lost. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You weren't lying about those tunnels. Have you found anything, Professor?
This mural. Come take a look at it.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's like the claw from the main menu.
Notice how, even though the stone seems to have been carved millennia ago, the lines repeat with an almost rhythmic cadence. It's as if they were trying to convey a coded message. What do you think?
All of that was Greek to Evie. Her world was equations and laboratory experiments, not decoding ancient languages.
They do look familiar to you, though. because of
familiar.
Your dreams.
Well, I'm no expert in architecture, but I think I've seen structures like these in my dreams.
Really? Good. Good. That means we're on the right track.
more statues.
Do you think we might find more statuettes like Peasley's down here?
Miss Drayton, you were the one convinced you'd find more statuettes here, not me.
Yes, you're right. Gee, you do seem genuinely interested in this.
Well, it's an occupational hazard, I suppose.
Despite his best efforts, Harry had failed to bury his excitement for archaeological fieldwork.
But I'm mostly doing this to help you.
Can we help you?
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Take a look around the site. If you find anything worth noting, let me know.
I will, Professor. I'll take a look around, see if I can find anything interesting.
Fine. Just don't wander too far from the excavation site.
Okay. I'll give it a good comb over. See what we can find.
Though Evie chose not to mention that report, it gave her a clear sense of the danger posed by the black ooze.
Oh?
Regret to inform you of the passing of Mr. Teague. His cutaneous alteration worsened rapidly, and in his final days he showed disorientation and severe agitation, suggesting neurological involvement. Despite all measures undertaken, it was not possible to remedy his condition. Please accept my most sincere condolences. Yeah, that's what we experienced. Facial
The wording here is peculiar, to say the least.
Facial patterns are extraordinarily similar. Need to keep a written record. Assignments. Seckler. Fossil analysis. Prioritize unusual symmetry. Monroe. Chart visible constellations and check for deviations. Stahl was inferring the function of the structure. Record hypothesis. Teague. Explore the water conduit and search for functional remains. So the water conduit, for sure. Got the ooze.
I would have liked to speak with this man's father.
Truth is, Evie would not have liked that one bit. Nathaniel Peasley had always been a brooding, reserved man, more even than Harry.
Father, I dare to write you once more, though I have no faith that you heed reason. It has been far too many years of costly expeditions to the most outlandish corners of the globe. I entreat you, return to Arkham and allow the Dean of Archaeology to handle the matter. You are, after all, but a professor of economics, for heaven's sake. With grave concern, your son, Wingate. Okay.
Such strange plants.
Underwater fungus. Okay, so we really don't want to be in the water in here.
Yeah.
Is that?
They be drinking.
I guess it's just. So just like a big tube down into the depths of nothing.
I don't know, but it's creepy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
There's some kind of stone dumbwaiter here.
What? A dumbwaiter?
Yeah, it looks like the little zippy tubes at the bank.
It does.
Okay, this one actually has a bottom to it.
I see some ruins rising out of the water here.
Okay.
I see some sort of control panel here. And what look like piano keys?
Please refrain from touching anything, Miss Drayton.
No.
Nah, I'm gonna look at stuff and touch stuff.
Okay.
Hold on. It's just. It's the only thing up here. I guess. else.
No, this isn't working.
I need to put something in that.
Yeah, I must need to. Okay, that leads back around to him.
Here's another one of those murals, and it looks better preserved than the one you're examining.
Excellent. When I'm finished with this one, I'll come take a look.
Now it's reminding me of Chants of Centaur.
Yeah.
Like we should be decoding the language.
I know. Yeah, it's the little symbols there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I found some diving equipment.
Oh no.
What if Peasley didn't find that statuette near the lake, but rather beneath the lake?
Girl, you should
You're
not go in the
thinking
lake.
what I believe you're thinking, Miss Drayton.
Oh no.
That depends. What do you believe I'm thinking?
Getting into that diving suit and going down into the depths of the lake.
No. I just want to take a look around. That's all.
Yeah.
Seems
totally
like
not.
a telephone for communicating with the diver.
Ooh, the black ooze.
Yeah. John crossed the streams.
That's the one that went crazy and died.
Yeah, I think so.
Air compressor. It looks like it works in the same way as the one we had in the workshop, except for diving cylinders instead of car wheels.
Okay.
This is the hose where the pressurized air comes out of.
Okay.
This empty cylinder will do.
Okay, so power on the
Use.
compressor, place an empty cylinder, right hand switch to on. Is this the power?
The wiring in this place doesn't look too tricky. I think I could get it running again.
They're teaching physics majors to repair junk now?
Hardly. My Uncle Mo showed me the ropes. He and my dad had a workshop back in Benoit.
Even so, try not to touch anything, please.
We're gonna touch all the things. Okay.
Is this one?
Maybe just the second one and the fourth one? So close.
Now it's working.
Okay, and then the right hand switch to on. And then open the valve to release air into the cylinder and press the button to release cylinder. Oh, no.
Well, it must be full of air now.
Okay. I know we put it on the thing. I just keep looking around. I don't want to trigger like a cutscene or something.
Yeah.
Professor, have you read this report? Does Project Kronos mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
Doctor, I believe I've managed to infer the sense of the incomplete symbols on the mural. The sequence of signs reveals a language built from curved strokes and dots. Based on this, the most plausible interpretation suggests that the pictogram refers to the act of rotating. I am convinced that the substance used is the same one we uncovered in Project Kronos.
I found a report stating that the entire cave may function as an open-tube acoustic resonator, sustaining standing sound wave patterns.
Yes, could be.
Harry was a scholar rather than a scientist. Of course, he hadn't understood a word of Evie's scientific jargon.
According to Peasley, the black liquid reacts to sound waves. My hypothesis is that certain musical sequences may have been used to induce specific responses in the substance. A cavity height of L can behave as a resonator with its fundamental frequencies approximated, where V is the speed of sound in air and N is a positive integer. I need to determine the cave's exact dimensions and compare them with these theoretical frequencies in order to understand how it works. There's a cave, I can't remember exactly where it is. I want to say it's in like Virginia or West Virginia, maybe even Pennsylvania. I can't remember exactly, but there's somebody found a cave on the east coast of the United States and basically made the cave into a pipe organ. So they like so you can like the instrument control panel like strikes different stalactites and stuff within the cave which have different resonances, and they like filed them down to where it's like they have every note, and you can literally like there's an organ and you can like play the cave. It's crazy.
That's insane.
"10 feet? I wonder why these structures were so colossal."
The dimensions of the architectural elements suggest that the inhabitants of this civilization possessed a much greater stature than modern man. It is probable that their average height approached 10 feet. Does this correspond with Stahl's account?
Oh, Peasley mentioned a refinery of some sort.
A refinery? In here?
How could Peasley have known so much about the refinery, the black liquid, and then the moment he held the statuette, it was as if he'd awakened from a bad dream? The man remembered nothing. How could that be? In any case, Fornax's death has brought everything to a head. That was a different guy than the one who went crazy. They're going to shut down the dig and seize everything we've uncovered. That's, it's a different name than the one who went crazy from the goo.
Yeah, look at this one. Oh.
There's another mural. Looks like instructions of some kind. Just a series of steps to follow.
Instructions, you say?
Water.
Well, this is all quite fascinating.
And then, like, heat it?
Yeah. Get inside the pod, get in the water, heat up the water, and shoot laser beams.
Sounds fun. Okay, so do we have any more idea of what to do with the piano yet, or do we need to dive first? Do we need to talk to him before we do anything?
Nope.
What do you think this means, Professor?
Warnings? Directions? Timelines? For now, it's hard to tell.
Okay. Well. Let's go get in a dive suit.
Diving?
I guess so.
You literally said you're not planning on doing that, are you? And we were like, no. And then
that would be so crazy.
You won't believe it, but I managed to get the whole diving system working. The suit is ready to...
What? Didn't I tell you to leave that damn
What if
suit
there's somebody
alone?
still in there?
But Professor...
You promised you wouldn't
I
get
don't
into
like
any
it.
trouble. That's why I brought you here, remember?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Of course I'm right. What am I thinking? Forget about going down into that lake. You hear me?
Okay, Professor. Sorry about that.
Well, I mean, what else are we gonna do?
something else
Evie
to
knew
do.
perfectly well that going down into the depths of the lake was not only dangerous, it was reckless. Besides, she had given the professor her word.
So she asked herself if she really wanted to go down there.
I think we've explored.
Yeah, I think we have.
And the answer, of course, was yes.
Professor, can you hear me? I'm sorry, but I'm going down.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't do it! You're going to...
I have to go, Professor. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's crazy. I'm getting some nautical vibes now.
Yeah. What if Nora just swam up to us and was like, hey?
Yeah, it feels like straight up
Evangeline?
Subnautica.
Evangeline! Can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here, Professor.
How could you go down there on your own? That was utterly reckless. Don't you realize the danger you're in? Come back up right now!
Please calm down. It's all right. I just
Girl,
want
it
to take a
is
look
not
down here.
okay.
Evie felt she was so close to finding answers. And she was already down there. What harm could it do if she just took a look at that refinery?
This is madness. I should have been the one to go down.
Professor, how could you possibly go down here at your age?
What do you mean at my age? I'm only 67.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like 80?
Harry found himself thinking he might have let himself go too much. 80 years old? Really?
Oh, must be the beard. Tell me what you see, please.
It's hard to put into words. I never imagined an underwater cave could hold so much beauty.
This is some crazy shit, girl.
This is some crazy shit.
Can you, like, click on this? Or, like...
No, like, I feel like we should tell him about it, but...
Also, like, are we tethered to anything?
Yeah.
No, hell no. Hell no. In this diving suit?
And how much oxygen do we have?
Right.
We're really lucky that these things glow pink.
I know. Oh boy.
What's happening?
This place is full of black liquid waterfalls?
Miss Drayton, please. Turn back at once and return by...
Oh no. No, no, no! I'm trapped! There's a column of black ooze behind me. Oh God, what do I do?
Keep calm, Avenger.
I mean, you're in a
We'll find a way
suit.
out, all
Is
right?
it?
And most important,
Yeah.
don't go near the black ooze under any circumstances. Now move forward and tell me what you see.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I see a ladder. Someone from the excavation must have made it this far.
Climb it. The farther you are from the black ooze, the better.
We took it off.
Yeah, I guess. We don't need it. We're not coming out of here.
I'm out of the water. I think I'm in the refinery Peasley talked about.
But like for real, why would you take off your protective suit if more black ooze
Yeah,
shows up?
because the black ooze.
Professor, there's another mural here. Looks like a creature carrying the statuette and breaking the black ooze flow.
So that statuette repels the ooze? It's odd, but it's our only choice.
Okay.
I don't know if I can actually do anything here. The whole chamber looks dead. Powered down.
For real? I can't step over that.
Nah, it's
Okay.
giving you all the way back around.
We were wrong about the statuettes, Professor. They're not ritual or ornamental objects. They're just energy containers, like a car battery.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Oh God, that's.
It lit up. Everything in here just lit up all of a sudden.
Okay, so I don't have to stay there. Right.
Hey.
Okay, well that's got water in it now. What's this? Don't know.
I can see one of those murals in here. But this one is massive. Wait a minute. I know this. I've seen this hundreds of times.
In your dreams?
No. At the university. This is a blueprint. A technical drawing. Thousands of years old, but that's what it is. And you won't believe this, but everything in here runs on...
Black ooze.
How could you possibly know that?
I mean,
No. Tell me what else is in the mural.
you just told him the statue is like a car battery.
One of those towers is loaded with statuettes.
I told you so, Professor, Evie thought of saying. But seeing the mess she'd gotten herself into, she figured it wasn't the right time to brag.
Those piano keys I saw on the surface, it seems they're used to control the towers. Those ruins I saw rising out of the water, they're not ruins, Professor. They're two stone towers. And apparently, they're used to alter the state of that liquid. The black ooze. I'll try to redirect the black ooze upward.
Fine, but please be careful.
Don't worry. This isn't so different from the fluids lab back at Miskatonic.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm just pushing shit.
We're
And,
trying to get
Just
the
this
one on the left to go all the way up. Because it's the one with the black in it.
I guess so. Just shove it out. So if we hit. So it can either.
Oh.
I'm so confused. I don't. Okay, so we've got the ooze in here, and then if we it sends that there, and then so it just
Where do we want
moves
it
it
to
from
go?
one to the other. And then this one. So we need to. What if we do this? And then if we send more water through here, just puts the black ooze on top. So we're just trying to get 4.
I'm not sure what the goal is.
This'll be impossible if there's water in between the units of black ooze. I should empty the big tank.
What? So did that do it? There's water in between the units of black ooze.
So there's 2 units of water in there. There's one there, and then in here there's water.
Oh.
So if we empty this and send this water there. Oh, but it sends the ooze first. So if it sends the ooze first, so now we have 2 ooze. Yeah, okay. So this just sends it back down? Away? Or is this like a rotating? Where is it going after
I
this?
think those arrows point the direction they're going, but I don't know what down means. I guess maybe just back into the pool.
Into the pool? Because, like, if we were to do this, or I'm sorry, do this.
Okay, okay.
The only move that can be made is to put 2 in there. But how do we get that water out? So we can like reasonably get three, but I don't know how to get it. Got- Put water in there. It should only dump the ooze on the bottom, and then this should only dump 1 thing of water, and then this should send only black ooze. Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it.
Nice.
I've redirected the black ooze upwards, so...
Yes. Something's happening up here. Let me take a look.
Oh, we switch between the characters. Oh,
What is that?
Harry's fascination was growing. Here he had living proof of an ancient civilization with technology beyond anything he had ever seen.
in North Carolina or wherever they are.
Hmm.
It skips the middle one.
Yeah, seems like it. Let's try that.
You're right, Evangeline. Those ruins are actually towers. Stone towers.
And then
Double
double 1,
And-
double 4.
4.
Oops. Why is it? Can I clear that?
I've rotated the tower to the right.
Okay, I guess that's what we wanted to do. How do we get off of here? This way.
damn it!
But the oily shadows Harry saw obeyed no reason. They simply appeared when he least expected them. Though the reality of those shadows was, of course, far more complex than that.
Right. Okay. Oh.
I think the statuettes are down there.
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Evangeline, there's another mural in here.
Do you think you can interpret it, Professor? What does it portray?
Apparently they used fire to do something.
That makes sense. This is some sort of refinery after all.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a new musical pattern. Because I'm assuming we either need to like keep rotating the towers until we can go in that one, or we need to play the new song. So that would be 4, 2, 5, 3.
Yeah.
Let's see what that one does.
Oh, is it eating it?
Yeah. But we need to add water to it first. So maybe I wonder if we can look in that other one from a different side or something. Because it's like we're missing a mural. Nope. Do we just rotate it?
It looks like the entrance is still underwater.
Okay, so maybe we bring them up one more time and then rotate them.
Yeah.
Because it looked like it was on that like kind of back right side. So 1, 2, 4, 5.
Towers have risen even higher. I believe I see an entrance ahead.
Yeah, okay. So then
1144.
I think that's as far as the towers can move in that direction.
Ooh, 4411.
That's what I was wondering, if we needed to reverse it.
Aha. So if I play the notes in reverse order,
heck.
they trigger the opposite effect.
And there's another room.
Yeah, let's look in there before we heat it up again.
What does this mean? Filling?
Yeah, fill with water, then heat up.
This is empty. Something could fit inside.
Something, I wonder.
We can go in the other room.
Oh yeah, there's a new one on this side. You're so right.
They're all broken.
Oh my.
What is it, Professor?
You are right. This stone tower is filled with statuettes.
There's only one left intact.
For many years, Harry had been haunted by that statuette. Still, he felt reassured to find that none of these held a sphere of black ooze.
Not yet. I think
Yeah.
that's what we're doing though, guys. Don't you think so? Seems like an inefficient way to raise and turn something. Did you ever see that video of the like software developers who were asked to make the most, like they were tasked with making like the worst possible volume slider that they could come up with. And some of them are so funny, some of them are so bad. Just like YouTube that. It's so good. There's some really infuriating like interfaces on there. Okay, so we need to fill it with water first, which would be 1, 4, 2, 3, and then 4, 2, 5, 3. 1, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3. God damn it. I hate how I have to like click into this interface in order to interact with the things. Like I want to just be able to push them.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 4,
1, 4, 2, 3.
2, 3.
It's filling the tower with black ooze.
Lovely.
Okay.
Great. 4, 2, 5, 3. You know what, Lauren?
We have to put the statue in there.
Mm-hmm.
I had the same thought.
I got real excited about putting in the codes and then realized, that probably didn't do anything.
The statuette fits perfectly.
Yes.
Got a little ahead of myself. It's like that happens in escape rooms so much, where you're like, you find something and you like just apply it to like the wrong puzzles or something because you're just
'Cause you're ready.
just so excited to use it. 1, 4, 2, 3. Okay. And then 4, 2, 5.
That purple hue. Yes, it should be complete now.
I'm glad he's like the one who's complicit in making this thing again, because I just
He's
know.
definitely. She went down there and he was like, no, and then he immediately got on board.
Yeah, I was like, okay, we'll make one.
Harry glanced uneasily at the freshly made black orb. He didn't like it one bit.
All right.
Well,
I think I've followed all the steps. Now I just need to send it to Evangeline.
Yeah.
why? Oh, to part it. I see.
Yeah.
How? Oh, the dumbwaiter.
I hope she knows what to do with it.
Okay, I need to pause here and take a bathroom break.
Okay.
We will be right back. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's...
Evie finally held the statuette in her hands, and at once she felt disappointed. Yes, the statuettes were containers of energy, but did that explain her dreams? Her visions?
What did you think?
She had to learn more about that lost civilization.
I've got the statuette, Professor, but it looks incomplete. Different than in the murals. The black orb should be lower.
I don't... What do you want me to do? Oh.
Now it looks right.
Ooh.
Excellent. Now you should be able to cross safely. Come on, get out of there, quickly!
Yeah, okay. We just trying to go back out?
Are you gonna put the body or the diving suit back on?
I guess.
That would be so much easier.
Yeah, those things are heavy, and it's hard enough to put on like a normal wetsuit. Oh, no.
Professor? I'm losing you. Professor! Professor! I can't hear you!
I'm sure it's...
Evie felt a
Oh my
chill
God,
sweep through her
What
body.
the fuck? It's our dad.
Impossible though it
It
was,
is.
she had just heard her dead father's voice, unmistakably.
Keep in mind, we are like under... Where was it? Virginia? Where...
Yeah. Somewhere around there.
It works! It works! The path is open!
Evangeline? I can hear you
Okay, I
now.
feel like we still walked through it a little bit, but
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
Professor.
sure it's fine, I guess.
I'll
I
be
was waiting
waiting
for
for
it
you
to
here.
fully go away, but
Once
it...
you're out, we'll return to... What the...
Professor?
Oh dear. Okay. I'm sure everything's fine.
I mean, the someone that was following us is like, oh, gee, thanks for making another one.
Yeah, for real.
That
Evangeline, listen to me. There's someone else here.
What do you mean, someone else?
Stay down there until I tell you to...
Professor?
Oh my God.
Professor!
God.
Evie lingered in the dark waters of the cave, waiting for the professor's signal. A signal that never came. Even so, prudent as she was in waiting, her air supply wouldn't last forever. So when all the noise above finally ceased, she decided to come up.
Professor! Professor, I finally have it!
Now why would
I
you
have
start
the statue.
talking?
girl, you should be scared.
Well, this is interesting.
Why do you think he didn't
You're going to
answer
have to
you?
come with us, Miss Drayton.
Completed chapter 2.
Wake her up. Welcome back, Evangeline.
Finally,
doing
this is
so well
also
for
the
being in
story
this,
of an
dude.
obsessive, manipulative, and ambitious man. This is the story of Caleb Bowen.
Wait, where am I?
I'll be the one asking the questions here, girl. My name is Caleb Bowen. I work for the United States government.
Bowen often made that claim, though it was at best a half-truth. Sure, he'd worked for the government once, but that was a long time ago, and he'd been running solo for years.
Do you realize that you trespassed on a site closed off by the United States government? And more importantly, that you were seen in the company of Professor Harrison Everhart. You may not know this, but Everhart is a subversive individual. We suspect he may be working for the communists.
Bowen kept lying. He knew Harry could be many things, but a communist was definitely not one of them.
You better have proof for what you're saying.
You are in no position to demand anything, girl. But even so, I'll show you who Professor Everhart really is. Your father's name was Franklin Drayton. He and his brother Moses ran a workshop in Benoit, Mississippi called Drayton Motors. He died in a work accident in San Francisco in 1934. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, but no.
You've been
But what?
investigating me? What kind of...
Shut up and listen to what I have to say. Do you recognize anyone besides your father in this photograph?
Wait, is that Professor Everhart?
Oh,
Totally.
correct. Everhart led an expedition to the Pacific in 1934. Your father was part of that expedition.
That was the only truth Bowen told during his conversation with Evangeline.
Your father didn't die in San Francisco, Miss Drayton. He died in excruciating agony, alone and abandoned, on an island in the Pacific, and all because of Professor Everhart. I bet he never told you that,
I mean,
did
not
he?
really.
In fact, every member of the Everhart expedition died or disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Even the professor's wife, whose strange illness was the impetus for the expedition, vanished under equally mysterious circumstances.
I didn't vanish. I simply fulfilled my destiny, accepting the painful sacrifice my husband planned.
Oh, right, he planned it. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
How can you possibly know that?
One of my associates was part of that expedition. She also perished, though not before informing us of what had happened.
Evie was in shock and full of doubt. The professor was a withdrawn and sullen individual, and frankly really hard to deal with, but could he also be responsible for her father's death? Despite her doubts, she kept silent, and wisely so. She still didn't trust this Bowen fella, regardless of his claim that he worked for the government.
Now you know the kind of person you've gotten involved with, Evangeline. And the kind of trouble you're in. I have a few questions for you. For your own good, I suggest you cooperate. That platform beneath the lake in the Rappahannock River caves, how did you manage to activate it?
I didn't activate any platform.
You're wrong.
I'm at
I
least
didn't
gonna
activate
try.
any platform.
Don't try to lie to me, girl. You're no good at it.
You must have recognized the girl's cognitive pattern, I'm sure of it. She even mentioned a period of amnesia. Just like Peasley.
I hope you're right.
Look at his
Evangeline
face.
had not the slightest idea what those two men were talking about.
Next question. You said a word while you were asleep. Nakotis. Do you know what that means?
With a
No.
silent P? You just know that there's a silent P?
How? No, I don't know. No, I don't know. How would I know that?
I don't know. It's just a word that appears in my dreams.
What dreams are you talking about?
My recurring dreams. I see a civilization in ruins that...
Evie stopped dead in her tracks again. Maybe she said too much. She didn't know if she could really trust this man.
Final question. Have you heard of someone named Dr. West?
No, actually, I don't know.
No.
I've never heard that name in my life. I swear.
This is a waste of time, Pharaoh. It's obvious the girl is hiding something, but there are more effective and less traumatic ways of getting that information.
The metronome.
You're right. Proceed.
You expect me to buy that this old geezer with a bow tie works for the government too?
You'll recall I mentioned that Evie was feisty and stubborn as a mule, and whatever they had injected her with wasn't doing much to tame her spirit.
I like to laugh too, Miss Drayton. Please take a look at this. Do you understand this language?
Even though it was written in those puzzling characters, Evie understood the book's title. Narcotic Manuscripts. Non-linear displacements toward the Great Library and reversible transfer of cognitive pattern.
Tell me, Miss Drayton,
What?
what's written
Why do we know
in
that?
the book cover?
Oh god. Lie.
Narcotic manuscripts.
Evie surprised herself. Had she spoken against her will? She couldn't help but translate the book's subtitle as well. She
Oh,
was
is that not
feeling
what you
more and
picked?
more tired.
That's better, Miss Drayton. Now, open the book. Focus and listen to my voice. Listen to my voice while you read the book to us. Read the book to us.
Fucking knock that metronome off the table. Break it.
Right.
Salvek, Kornathun, Nakotas.
What just happened? Am I in my dorm?
What the hell?
Your dorm is so cute.
Oh boy.
Oh no,
Ooh.
Evie was not in her dorm room. Not at all.
Hey, over here, Evangeline. Hey, how are things, kid?
Papa! Papa! But it can't be! You're alive?
Oh, of course I am, darling. But you have to find a way.
That was not her father, of course.
You must reach Nakotas.
Right.
Have I crossed another one of those portals? Good Lord, none of this makes any sense.
This is insane.
This is weird. Really weird.
Salvek, Kornathun,
What is that?
Some fucking eldritch god is controlling all of this. This is trippy as fuck. Let's just walk all the way back around.
That was new on the bottom side. You could go onto that platform.
Where?
Keep going. There.
Oh. My bad. So weird. Oh my god.
Drinking Motors? Dad and Uncle Mo's motor shop in Benoit?
The hell?
Oh.
This key just appeared, out of the blue.
You're also standing on nothing.
Yep. Sure am. I got an achievement for finding that key. Yeah, I can't just like walk over to the stuff.
Moses, we're running out of money. If we don't get some cash soon, we'll have to shut the shop down. Yeah, well, that's easy for you to say. I've got a daughter to provide for.
That does not look like the man in the from the last game.
No.
You're a whiz, mister. Would you be interested by any chance in an exciting job opportunity in the Pacific?
Hmm.
Papa, don't do it! Don't go to San Francisco, please!
So I got a key? But it's like I got an achievement for getting that key, and now I'm like, well, what does it go to?
Great question.
So I'm assuming it was like some sort of extra thing. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Hey, what just happened?
It'll only be a few days, Jitterbug. I'll be back before you can say Jack Robinson.
This is so crazy.
Sparkly.
This is like the first island.
The first game, yeah.
Drayden is dead, but
Climbing
it
up
doesn't
the
matter.
mountain.
His death brings me closer to an answer. I'll do whatever it takes. The only thing that matters is Nora's life.
Okay, I don't think he was like that at all.
That
No.
doesn't sound like the professor at all.
Evie realized Bowen's lies were seeping into her thoughts.
Okay. Well, at least we know that.
Yeah, good for her. This is definitely a sequel. Not like a new story.
Yeah, not like a new thing. It's very, very different.
Oh.
Just keep.
Go back.
Yeah.
Frank, how do you feel?
Not good. But that doesn't matter anymore, Mr. Harry. Just listen to me.
Is that meant to be her dad? Because these men keep changing appearance.
They do.
Get off this cursed island. You'll find nothing here but death. Go back home. Spend what time you've got left with your wife. And there's another thing I want to ask of you.
Where am I now?
Dinosaur friends.
Who are you?
Salve Cornathun Nakotas.
The great engineer?
Oh, we can just understand that now? We are telling these guys all sorts of shit.
Yeah. Don't love that.
It took my ability to run away, just so everybody knows that. Because I'm moving slow.
Salve Cornathun Nakotas.
Oh?
Hello?
Incredible. Did you hear that? We were right. We finally found the coordinates. At last we know where Nakotas lies. Thanks for your cooperation, Miss Drayton.
About an hour after Evangeline had her otherworldly vision,
Finally, I'm inside.
Harry snuck into the same building where she was being kept captive.
he had been there many years ago
They didn't
when he
shoot
was
him?
seeking funding for the Everhart
I guess he
expedition.
just hid or something?
I'm not leaving here without Evangeline. Miss Drayton, are you there?
What the fuck? The hell kind of building is this?
What on earth?
Harry had always suspected that the Starry Wisdom was something far more sinister than a simple astronomical society. And as soon as he stepped into their inner sanctum, his worst fears were confirmed.
Those statues have different animals.
Yeah, there's different animals, and then like we can put some sort of code in on each of them.
Oh.
So yeah, let's
Egyptian hieroglyphs?
okay.
A statue of Horus, Egyptian god of order and justice.
Okay, so
Oh boy. Okay.
alright, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to parse there. Okay, well what's over here? I'm assuming we can't do anything in here. This is just like an elevator.
This elevator doesn't seem to have a call button. I don't know what to do with it. Bastet, goddess of protection and love. Anubis, Egyptian god of the underworld. That is Sobek, god of fertility and life and lord of the Nile. Thoth, god of intelligence and magic.
Is that all of them?
Thoth, god of intelligence and magic.
Anubis. I don't think we did him.
Anubis, Egyptian god of the underworld.
Okay.
Can you look at the ceiling? No.
Is there something on this table? Yes.
Apparently, the only way to get into the Pharaoh's office is by getting the right combination on the statues downstairs. And I bet my life that Pharaoh is Caleb Bowen.
Only once the participants have aligned the elements of their statues will the Great Black Pharaoh descend from his chambers.
Why would we be able to open this? Oh. Oh.
These people are out of their minds, no doubt about it. And they clearly have a pathological obsession with Egypt.
Only those who have been enlightened know the divine geometry of the tetrahedron, which grants access to the gates of knowledge.
Only those who have been enlightened know the divine geometry of the tetrahedron.
The Damon
grants
Rightus.
access to the gates of knowledge. A tetrahedron.
Alright, okay.
Star, moon,
We can't
sun.
take it with us.
There's a pyramid in the center of this chamber. I wonder if... Certain sections of this pyramid seem to move.
For a moment, Harry wondered whether it was a good idea to mess with the mechanism, but he quickly dismissed the thought.
Even if it meant alerting someone, he had to find Evangeline and get out of there.
I mean, yeah, obviously. Never stopped Nancy Drew. Okay, so do we want a certain side to face something particular? The Black Pharaoh.
A black statue of a pharaoh. I don't know which one it represents, but it's unsettling to say the least.
No. Oh, okay, so that side can't be sun. Can this side be moon? So then this side would be star. Aha. What the fuck? This moves not how you think it would move. No. Oh, interesting.
What is the point?
Yes, the doors to the upper rooms are open.
Okay. This place is crazy.
This place is crazy.
I believe my psychiatrist had one of these too.
Uh-huh.
Stellae Sapientis. The Starry Wisdom Society. Providence. This looks like an astronomer's office.
This is how we get the
codes.
different people.
This book seems to recount traditions of ancient Egypt.
Do we take note of that? Okay, yes.
Different constellations. It would take a good eye to locate all of them in the night sky.
I guess we don't need that information.
So these freaks have masks, code names, and hieroglyphs assigned to each of them.
Okay, I think I have the code name for the new member. What do you think of Orion? If we also assign him the hieroglyph we discussed, his symbol would match his mask, just as yours does. Let me know what you think. After all, astronomy is your domain. Alright, how much of that did we write down? Orion and the astronomer have masks similar to their hieroglyphs. Okay.
Very helpful that it takes notes.
Yeah, it is.
Heaven's sake, these kooks really are obsessed with ancient Egypt.
Yep. Okay.
An archaeologist's office for sure. There's something written in German in these pages.
Although Harry's German was a bit rusty, he understood what it meant.
In Egyptian hieroglyphs, the direction the figure's face determines the opposite reading direction. A subtle guide for the reader's eye to navigate realms hidden in stone. Thus, if the characters face right, the text is read from right to left. Conversely, if they face left, the text is read from left to right. Even though these savage traditions disgust me, I have no choice but to accept them. Damn. Okay. You should definitely be an archaeologist and have that opinion of people.
Yeah. If you were... Why are you in this society if you don't like it?
Yeah.
This must be the group's official photographer. This guy has been all over the world.
Dark room?
A bin full of discarded prints. Trays with various chemical substances. They even have the molecular structures written on the bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a device to make prints from photographic film.
I wonder if we have to come back here and develop something.
Oh, that'd be cool. That looks familiar, but I don't know what it would be from. Like from another game or something, but...
The letter laid bare the bad blood between some of the cult members. Something pretty common when power-hungry fanatics are involved.
This office looks expensive. Must belong to some sort of dilettante. What nonsense are they talking about now?
Each initiate must correctly align the elements beneath the statue representing their mask, as well as the number that marks their position in the monthly ritual. Position name, role, code name, hieroglyph. Okay.
This fella clearly has expensive tastes. I'm impressed. You have to be some kind of narcissist to snap a pic of yourself. Especially if it's just to show off your muscles. The robbery at my house could have gone way worse, all things considered.
I don't see why Pharaoh put so much faith in Eridanus. He's nothing more than a big-headed fool. I know he wouldn't be able to fetch that statuette. What good were all his hypnosis tricks? It would have been a heck of a lot easier just to send to me. I'm the strongest and largest in the group, after all. A couple of punches and we'd have that relic by now. Okay.
Just an office. But this couch... Maybe from a psychiatrist's office?
You have a metronome?
Sure does.
This metronome
Fuck
still
this
makes
guy.
my skin crawl.
Pharaoh already announced the ritual positions. I'll have to be next to Orion nearly all year.
Harry immediately recognized the voice of Dr. Frog in the Throat.
I've always despised spoiled rich kids, and Orion's no exception. I'll have to pretend I tolerate him, but luckily I'm fairly skilled at pretending.
And yet you recorded that.
Yeah.
He sounds glad to be rid of him.
Get rid of that idiot, at least in the rituals. It was about time.
So he's the rich office, maybe.
$1955. So they've been doing this for a while now.
Felix is the photographer.
Yeah.
A roll of film. I wonder what's on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna develop.
Drat. This is my prescription. From Dr. Frog in the Throat.
Patient presents with chronic insomnia, the panic episodes, phenobarbital, additional dose in case of a panic episode.
But at some point he realized we had what they wanted, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This looks like a biologist's office. The shelf is packed with every kind of specimen. Looks like it came straight out of Dr. Frankenstein's lab.
Hold on, I have to answer a text.
No rush.
I'm sure I could name all the fish in this aquarium.
Much to his dismay, Harry had become something of an expert on fish, especially those with striking spotted patterns.
They rotated the positions. What does that mean?
This time I had to go last and I didn't like it.
Looks like even kooky cultists have a love life. Who would have thought?
She was like, I'm throwing that shit away.
Hanging your college diploma on the wall while you're in some sort of weird cult doesn't strike me as the smartest idea.
No. But I guess when you're in a cult, you don't really think about it that way, do you?
Yeah. Developer stop bad fixer.
It's the order of juices the film has to go in.
A black statue of a pharaoh. I don't know which one it represents, but it's unsettling to say the least.
Go ahead and go to the...
Trays with various chemical substances.
Yeah, tell me which one's which.
They even have the molecular
just go down the
structures
line?
written on the bottles.
I don't know.
I guess. I mean, people who do this, like this, that is the order you put stuff in. It's just like down. It's like a conveyor belt situation. So if he doesn't have it set up this way, then that's insane. It's some other order.
Drat, I messed it up.
Yeah.
I should start again.
It's
I mean,
because this is a video game.
Yeah. I knew that was coming, but like also, how are we supposed to know? Okay, so
it's the middle one. Well,
it seems like they are in this. Or oh no, I see. So it's 1, 2, 3. So middle, first, last.
yeah.
Okay.
Good. I've developed the photo.
Is that person's head not on its body?
No, they just have their mask off.
Oh, it's like a horse mask or something. Okay. Okay.
I think we've got all of the clues. Where did we come up here?
There was like a staircase back behind that staircase.
Is it that? No, that's the...
It was, we came in on the ground floor.
Right, we came up to this. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Whew. Losing it a little bit there. Okay. So. their position in that month's order of the ritual. Patricia Seckler's the biologist. He did being last in the previous rotation. Do we know what month it is now? So they were talking about October. From the first Aket, this is the first rotation where I don't have to go next to him in the ritual. So maybe it is October now.
Yeah.
I'm almost always next to Orion in the ritual. I've always despised rich kids. So strongest and largest. Strongest and largest. Orion and the Astronomer have masks similar to their hieroglyphs. So...
Bird. Or like a serpent.
Would be Orion. So... Okay, so it's that hieroglyph. And then this one. Is that hieroglyph? Okay. And it's Orion and the Astronomer. So the Astronomer... This is Orion and the Astronomer. We don't know which one's which, though.
I don't think so.
So here I'm almost always next to Orion in the ritual. So the psychiatrist is not the bird or the lizard.
Yeah.
Don't have to go next to him in the ritual.
Man, I don't see how we're supposed to get all of this from this.
Read the opposite direction from the figures. What are we? So, are these the months?
Oh, maybe.
So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So it's October, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's lizard, bird with waves, big bird, little bird. Okay, so lizard. I don't know. Are we supposed to go the direction that they're facing, right?
Yeah.
And we're supposed to go to the right around?
If they're facing the right, then you start on the right. So we would read it from right to left.
Right.
We'd read it backwards.
But which way around the circle do we go? Left, I guess, since they're facing right in this.
Well, I think that's just the order that they do the like ritual in, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're next to each other. Does that make sense?
So this isn't the order around the circle.
I don't think so. I think it's just like, okay, we know the lizard is 4th in the order, so it gets a 4.
Because it would be lizard something and then the bird. Which does, at least, checks out there.
Can we look at the photo? So I think there's only one girl. So she's the cat. Patricia is the cat.
Yeah. And she's the biologist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Auriga, stop calling me Larry. Patricia Steckler, let's grab a drink. Signed Howard. Hated being last in the previous rotation. So the previous rotation. So this is her.
Well, they're facing the right, so it's read backwards. So she's just the bird. That doesn't make any sense.
That one. What do you mean that doesn't make any sense?
Because we used that for a different person. Because we said their costumes look like... I guess there's more than one bird.
Yeah, but it specifically shows
Oh,
that
it
one.
is specifically that one.
So do we need to be looking at November? So, like, she's maybe this one?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That one?
And then she would be...
She would be 1, 2, 3, 4th.
4th. And then... on the next page... Are those the words? The acret, paret? Are those the words on the, that line of the column? That's something else.
No, that's their names.
Oh.
Their code names. I don't know what hers is yet.
Okay.
Received letter, Auriga. So the archaeologist is Auriga. Stop calling me Larry. Signed Lynx. But so it makes me think that she's not Lynx, even though she's the cat.
Yeah. Auriga, stop calling me Larry. Lynx. So the archaeologist is Auriga, and then the Lynx and Larry are the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eridanus is the psychiatrist. Lynx and Larry. Eridanus is Eugene. Does it start with their first name? So hers might start with P. Is there one that starts with P? No. Damn.
It's a good thought. We know the photographer's name is Felix. Why did we put the camera next to... Oh, because
It was in his office.
he's also the archaeologist.
So the rich... I'm almost always next to Orion in the ritual. I've always despised rich kids, which is the dilettante. So Orion is the dilettante.
And Dr. Kinsley is Uranus.
Yes.
But we don't know, like, what their masks are.
This is the first rotation where I don't have to go next to him in the ritual. So... I'm wondering if we're meant to infer this is Orion and the astronomer, like, respectively.
Like, they're always together. Are they together in, like, every other column?
No, I don't think that they necessarily go together. I'm wondering if we're meant to infer that Orion is the one with the bird and the astronomer is the lizard. Like,
I see.
It's referring to them respectively to the two photos below.
Okay.
That's the best I've got with that.
And then, so which hieroglyph is next to the bird in every other one but November? That'll be the psychiatrist.
Right. So the little birds. So little bird with waves, little bird with waves. It's not next to it in this one. And he says, this is from the first Akhet, which is August 29th to September. So that would make sense.
So he's the little bird with waves, we think?
So yes, I think the psychiatrist is the little bird with waves.
Is he in the picture? Is there a gray-haired man in the picture?
No.
Oh, the biggest and strongest. That guy's big and looks strong.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we were meant to like, he's the strongest and largest, so he is. Okay, so.
So the alligator guy.
This is the dilettante, which is Orion.
Mm-hmm.
So it's codename Orion. And then we know that he's the dilettante. Don't know if we know his name. It's not Felix or Patricia or Eugene.
And
so he's not Auriga. No, he's
Auriga is a code name, I think.
Yeah, but
I don't think he's Larry.
Howard. He's either Howard, Larry.
That's it.
He's Howard or Larry. And Larry's codename is Lynx, so I think he's Howard.
Yeah, that makes sense if he's asking the girl to get a drink.
Right.
Okay, then where's he at in the order? Because we know his... second.
What? Oh, right, he's this one. So, but that would put Little Fish with Waves next to him. We were looking at Little Fish with Waves and the Big Bird for Orion. So maybe I think this is meant to be Orion, and we're not meant to. So the astronomer is the bird. So I think previously, I guess it works for both of them. Looking at it now. So I guess what doesn't make sense is he's still next to him.
Yeah.
This year I'm almost always next to Orion. I've always despised rich kids. This is the first rotation where I don't have to go next to him in the ritual. But like the lizard and the big bird are both next to the little bird with waves in the past too.
So you think the big bird is Orion, not the alligator?
Almost always next to Orion. Despise rich kids. Yeah, I think the big bird has to be Orion because that's the first time he's been separated from the big bird.
Okay.
In a while. So I think the big bird is Orion, which just means that that's not his name, right? But we know that this guy is the strongest and largest, and that he's the gator.
Oh.
Which I feel better about that than I do about this clue, because I don't know if we're reading this right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it just means since first Akhet.
Maybe we have the hieroglyph wrong that he's next to. Like, the gator is also next to the, like, pole.
Yeah.
In all of them, except for that one.
Yeah, so maybe we ruled out so maybe he's the pole.
Yeah.
So that would, but then what do we say about her? I hated being last in the previous rotation.
Yeah.
I thought we read something that was like, hold on. I need to just like actually read the document again. Where the fuck are the stairs? direction the figure's face determines the opposite reading direction. He's German.
Oh.
Patricia Seckler. Let's grab a drink outside. Signed Howard. Hated being last. So, I guess I just don't understand why the right to left thing was even there, because they're always facing right on here.
They're all right, yeah.
So it's not like you have to like switch the order ever. It's just always right to left. So if she wrote that on 10/28/57, I hated being last in the previous rotation. 10/28. Would have been
So the second.
the first and second Aket. Which are
That's
these
at the
up
top.
Here. Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god!
So she wrote that on October 28th. She hated being last in the previous rotation. So in the second Aket, she was last. Second Aket. So Aket is that one.
It's just the second row.
Because it's what, 4? Yeah, 4 of each.
Okay, well, we got the same symbol.
Yeah, but it does change
the other
this. Guys. So I do think we have it right that Orion is the lizard.
The alligator. So who's next to the lizard in the first two?
The bird with
little
waves.
Bird. Okay, all right.
So everything was sort of right, but like he's not next to the little bird now.
So he goes first. He's number 1.
Orion is number 1, right? The lizard.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Okay, you're number 1. I still don't for sure know what your code name is.
It's Orion.
Or I guess.
Oh, his real name. I'm with you on Howard. I think.
I think it's Howard. Okay, so then she's next, right? Which matches up with what she was saying. I hated being last. Yeah. So she's not last this time.
2.
So
we've got 2 completely filled in. That's awesome.
Did we fill hers in though? We don't know her name.
Oh, we don't know her code name.
She's not Orion. She's not Auriga. She's not Eridanus. So she's Corvus, I think.
Okay.
Right? Because the archaeologist received a letter addressed to Auriga.
Mm-hmm.
We know she's not Orion. We know she's not Larry. We know she's not Eridanus.
Okay, so yeah, she's Corvus.
She's Corvus.
And she goes second.
Second.
Oh, okay.
It's coming together. So then we know Eridanus is not next to Orion.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's the little bird still.
He's gonna be the bird.
But we don't know what his mask is.
We know it's not the big bird mask.
Right. But it could be the long bird or the ears.
Yes.
Gosh, I feel like I'm just disrespecting Egyptian.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. We have to talk about it within this context. Rousey, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so I'm almost always next to Orion the Ritual. I've always suspected Rich Quids. From the first Octet, it's the first rotation. I don't have to go next to him. The photographer is Felix, which is the archaeologist, which is Auriga. We know a lot about them.
So his mask is the same as his symbol.
I thought it was the astronomer.
Oh, astronomer. Shoot. Which one is the astronomer? Do we know anything about the astronomer?
Yeah, does one of them just have astronomy shit in their office? And it's not because there wasn't an office specifically dedicated to being an astronomer, was there?
There was. We didn't really write anything down about him in our notes.
Okay.
It was the very first office.
But what information do they have? Just nothing. It's just a process of elimination then, I guess, for this one.
Guess so.
I guess we would know. I guess what can we put in here? So
we know he's this bird.
And we know he's not the archaeologist, so he's not Auriga.
He could be Larry.
I think it is Lynx because it's not Eridanus or Corvus or Orion or Auriga. It has to be Lynx, which means he's Larry.
And he goes last.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So then we know that Eridanus is not next to Orion. But then they're both... Oh, but it doesn't mean in the circle. It just means in the order, right?
That is right, I believe. Yes.
Okay, so...
In the ritual. Okay, so how would we know which one is which?
One of them goes third, and one of them goes fourth. The animals are Anubis and the ibis.
Thoth, god of intelligence and magic.
Intelligence and magic versus
Anubis, Egyptian god of the underworld.
And we've got an archaeologist versus a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
This seems more like Anubis coded to me. Intelligence and magic seems more like this. But I don't know if that's how they mean for us to figure that out. Okay, so we've got...
We learn anything from the picture?
Anubis. Let's see. If this guy took the picture,
Oh.
he's not Anubis.
Ooh. Wow. Amazing work. Yes.
That's got to be it.
Yes.
So he's the bird. The archaeologist, which is also Auriga. He is
He's the really long one.
the little, yeah, with a snake.
And he's third.
Yeah.
His name is Felix.
Oh my god.
Oh, this one felt so overwhelming at the
It
beginning.
felt, yeah, it was like, how could we
literally how?
possibly? Okay, so this is Eridanus, the psychiatrist, Eugene, and
He's fourth.
yeah. Ha ha! Something
That
happened.
elevator.
Yes.
Must be the access to Bowen's office.
Oh, so
Oh,
satisfying.
that felt so good.
I'm sure of it.
We did it.
Inject it into my veins. Okay. Ugh. I love this shit. This is my type of puzzle. It was so good. We'll probably call it a night here after this.
Yeah. That was awesome.
I'm kind of scared this is gonna trigger. I thought that was
A
somebody
huge thing.
standing there, and it scared me. Yeah, I think this might trigger a like cutscene. So can we just save? Does it save automatically? I figure it would
Oh my
save after that puzzle solve.
Please.
I assume since we can just exit to the main menu that it's just whenever.
save. Okay.
Alrighty. Well, this was fun already.
Yes.
I'm enjoying
Awesome.
it.
Awesome game.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, Decoys, as always. And Rousey, thanks again for the follow. And yeah, we will see you guys next Wednesday.
Next
I have
week.
got to start checking my calendar because I'm traveling later this month. Yes, next
Yeah.
Wednesday I'm
think next
still good.
Yeah.
But we'll be taking a like 2 weeks off after that. So
Yeah.
maybe we can squeeze in a stream this weekend or next just to try and get a little extra time in. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see you soon. Later.
Good night.